Hi, so this is Gal Sky again, here with another speed paint, and this time I'll be drawing Xingqiu and Changyun. I won't be going into what's going on screen exactly step by step, but I will be talking about where I want to go as an artist and my experience with these two characters when playing Genshin. So I've noticed that a lot of my best art is when I'm redrawing someone else's art. So I've done a lot of redrawing of manga panels or redrawing of chibi official arts. I always try to do with official arts where people can easily find the source. I never really do it for more indie artists. But I still feel like I should probably move on from that and do something a bit more original and taking references from real life sources or mixing and matching stuff and not instead of doing a straight up redraw. So my next video will actually be like that. So that hopefully that'll help me grow as an artist more and I challenge myself a little bit more. Now moving on to my experience with Genshin. I've started playing Genshin in June of last year, and I think if you see one of my old videos where I showed the recap of looking back from the anniversary event, it shows how long I've played. And so I was actually introduced to Changyun a little weirdly. Instead of meeting him in the story, I actually got him in one of my early gacha pulls. So he was one of my first cryo characters besides Kaya. And so I was interested in using him, and I've sort of built him, though I kind of stopped midway in the middle of the game. But I remember when I looked him up, a lot of people didn't like his skill because he forces all the characters in the party to deal cryo damage. But I was able to work with it at the time, but for a while I haven't worked with him until I got Xingqiu later. Now for Xingqiu, I actually met him through the Archon quest first, so that's how I was supposed to meet him. And I definitely relate to Xingqiu. He was a bookworm just like me, and he's dealing with both a vivid imagination and dreams of going on adventures, and that's something that I really wanted to do as a kid. But he was also diligent at fulfilling his duties and responsibilities as a member of the Feiyun Commerce Guild. So I definitely relate to him in that way. And once I found out that Changyun and Xingqiu are really close friends, I definitely love the duo even more, and I've started building them again so that they could be more often used in my party. Though I do use them when I fight the Pyro Reg is fine, because now that I have Zhongli as my shield character, I don't really need a healer character. So I bring Traveler, because I always have Traveler with me, and then Zhongli, and then these two when I fight Pyro Reg is fine. And it really works because Changyun's skill and Xingqiu's burst creates a freeze combination that works really well. And sometimes I've also used them against Pyro enemies if I know I'm to expect Pyro enemies. So yeah, I'm drawing the Hydro and Cryo symbols now. The Cryo symbol was a bit hard because it's very finicky snowflake, and I don't think it's perfect, but it's okay. And of course, I was trying to adjust the background, and I decided to give a nod to their actual names and their Chinese background by putting in the Chinese characters for their names, respectively. There's Xingqiu and Changyun, and forgive me that I don't pronounce Chinese names with the tones, but that's the best I can do. Alright, thank you for watching, and have a great day.